Yeah, this is probably the craziest story I've ever reported on. This girl believes that her aunties, husband, children are trying to unalive her for their alleged inheritance that they believe that she has. Listen, check this story out and watch it to the end.
Hey TikTok, if this happens to me, it's because I got in the way. My name is Ashley, and I'm gonna call my aunt Carrie. She's 62 years old, and she married a man over 30 years ago, my uncle, who has 3 sons. These 3 sons believe that my aunt inherited their inheritance once their mom died and she came into the picture. They think she has millions of dollars, which is far from the truth, and they don't have any proof backing that up. The reason I'm talking about this is because I am now being stalked, where I live with my baby, and my aunt is staying with me. She is afraid for her life to stay in the house that her and her husband built together, and one of the sons currently occupies. He has been aggressive towards her and erratic, and so we put out a restraining order against him. However, the other son, who lives in Texas, let's call him Terrell, came here once he learned that his father was in a nursing home getting care, and decided that he was going to take over power of attorney of his finances, cleaned out his bank account, and put a life insurance policy on this man. Like, all happening in the span of less than a week. My aunt thought she was the power of attorney over finances, but the documents she had shows that she was power of attorney over his healthcare. He came in, swooped in, and took her husband. She has not spoken to him since he's been in Texas since Friday. He has been calling, again demented, leaving messages regarding things that he hasn't done over a year. And I feel like they're using him as a pawn to get to her. She's been getting harassing text messages from the son, Terrell, that lives in Texas. And now he sent her a message yesterday about wanting to come to the house where she's currently living at. And he named the street address, which is where I live with my baby. And my aunt is currently residing. And I'm saying this to say that this man is still alive. He is not dead. I'm talking about my uncle. And yet they have this preconceived notion that he has millions hidden somewhere. Or she has the millions hidden somewhere. Or they want to get her out of the house that her name is in and that's owed, that my uncle gave up his rights to because he has a quick claim. And she owns the house. They're trying their best to scare her. They're trying their best to frighten her, and she is frightened. Despite the restraining order we have against the son that currently resides in the house that's not there currently because of the restraining order, the house is being watched. And she has seen it, and we have been told by people that have been there helping with changing the locks and the doors that they've noticed a certain type of car circling the house. And then yesterday, while I was putting up cameras finally, she saw another vehicle that slowed down and was watching what I was doing. My back was turned, so I didn't see it, and the cameras wasn't up yet, so I didn't catch that. I say this to say, I'm helping my aunt through this time, and if anything happens to me or to her, it's because of this whole situation. And again, no inheritance, far from the truth. If that was the case, we would have been living in a better situation. Thank you.
What are y'all thoughts on this? If this story is, I'm not gonna say it's not true, but if it is true, right, then you should probably run to the police. That's what I would say. Like, take this to the authorities. But this just seems like a bunch of speculations right now. The police not going to do anything about this at the moment, I don't believe. But hey, it's always worth to try. Take it down. You never know. I will have her TikTok linked in the description. Some of y'all be confused about the TikTok. Where is her name at? It's in the description. You will see TT, then you'll see a camera that stands for TikTok, and a camera, then you'll see her name, okay? Follow that to that page for more updates. She is giving updates on this story, so if you want to follow her, just check the description. But let me know what y'all think about this in the description box. This is crazy.